Ellie's room definitely took a beating this summer. And with middle school just days away, it was time for a reset. Not a complete makeover, just an intentional refresh to create a peaceful space where she can start this new season feeling prepared, loved, and confident.
Of course, kids are going to be kids. Nobody's perfect. Parents aren't perfect, and neither are kids. I really wanted to give her a fresh start to the school year so that she can have a clear mind, a peaceful place to reset, and a place to follow her dreams.
This wasn't about buying all new furniture or creating a Pinterest perfect room. We worked with what we already had, gave everything a good deep clean, decluttered what no longer served her, and added a few thoughtful touches. Sometimes the biggest transformation isn't spending more money. It's being intentional with what you already have. Around here, we believe preparation is the cheat code to confidence, and I wanted her room to reflect exactly that. I always like to start with a clean foundation. That meant wiping down the walls, cleaning the windows, baseboards, doors, furniture, and every surface that collected months of summer memories. It may not be the most exciting part of a room refresh, but it's probably the most important. A clean space just feels different. We also took time to declutter. We donated clothes she no longer wears, toys she's outgrown, and anything that no longer fits who she's becoming.
It's actually still kind of cute. Very excited about keeping it in.
Yes, I am. I love to check it.
That wasn't always easy because there were a few things that I still liked, but a part of growing up is making room for the next season. I also let Ellie organize her own homework station and sort through all of the medals she's earned over the years. I wanted this to be more than just a pretty space. I wanted this to be her space. Every medal hanging there represented hard work, discipline, and perseverance. It's a reminder of what she's already accomplished, but also what is still possible. My hope is that every time she sits down to do her homework or get ready for gymnastics, she's reminded that she is capable of achieving great things, both academically and in the gym. Even something as simple as cleaning the windows felt symbolic. I wanted her school year to begin with clarity, organization, and a fresh perspective. Sometimes the environment we create around our children quietly shapes how they feel about themselves. I started with her nightstand since it was a much smaller project than the dresser. Sometimes a simple refresh can make something feel brand new. After giving it a good cleaning, I used waterproof marble contact paper from the Dollar Tree to give it a fresh new look. You can see Ellie loves to do her craft on this dresser. Ooh! Next up was the dresser. We've had this piece for several years after thrifting it from a friend for just $100. So this is not the first time it has gotten a little bit of a makeover. But this time, I'm using that same waterproof marble contact paper from the Dollar Tree. But first, I had to remove the old contact paper and give it a really thorough cleaning. My goal wasn't perfection. It was simply to create a fresh, functional surface that can last a little bit longer for Ellie.
Alright guys, so it is the following day. I did have to go to sleep and go get ready for work now. I just got off this morning, so I had me a little power nap. And Ellie's at church right now with the family. I decided I'm gonna come upstairs and try to get her room finished before church is out so that she can have somewhat of a big reveal when she gets home. It's not gonna be perfect, but nonetheless, I think her room will be just so much more organized, so much more peaceful in preparation for the new school year. I didn't get to finish this yesterday, so I'm gonna finish this up, then finish all of my other finishing touches. I can't wait for you all to see the remaining reveal.
It was inexpensive, easy to apply, and made such a big difference.
Now this is also waterproof, so we can just wipe it down. And for $2.50, I'll take it.
One of my favorite moments during this project was installing these shelves myself. Now normally I would ask my husband, but this time I decided to try it on my own. It may seem like a small thing, but moments like this remind me that confidence grows every time you're willing to try something new. The only brand new furniture in this room is this saucer chair from Ollie's. Everything else was refreshed or repurposed, but this one piece transformed this empty corner into a cozy reading space. But the icing on the cake was this gymnastics themed neon light that serves as a nightlight. I can already picture Ellie curling up in a good book after school, reading, relaxing, praying, or simply taking a breath after a long day. One thing I love about curating a space is that it isn't about buying everything new. It's about being intentional with the pieces you already have. The gymnastics bedding isn't new. I bought it for Ellie's birthday because she's obviously obsessed with gymnastics. The rug has been with us for a while from Five Below, and it isn't perfect. It has a few spots, but it still anchors the room beautifully. Even the desk chair used to be my old office chair. This closet organizer was honestly one of my favorite purchases from Amazon. Having 2 columns mean we can organize gymnastics clothes on one side and lay out her school outfits for the entire week on the other side. Every Sunday, we'll choose her outfits together. As Ellie gets older, her style is becoming her own. Instead of trying to make her dress like me, I'm learning to guide her while giving her room to discover what she likes. That's part of raising confident children, not creating little versions of ourselves, but helping them become the people God created them to be. Of course, no back to school room refresh will be complete without getting her backpack ready. This year, I invested in a quality backpack that I hope will last for years, and we packed it with all the essentials she'll need to start her year feeling prepared. And lastly, I added this over-the-door full-length mirror. After she's gotten dressed each day, she can do one final check before heading out the door. My hope is that every morning she looks in this mirror, she's reminded to walk out of this house fully confident, not just in what she's wearing, but in who she is. Sometimes my favorite upgrades are the simplest ones. I added 2 hooks behind her bedroom door for her robe since she'll be using the downstairs bathroom before school.
We have these that she's going to use when she comes out of the shower. So we want to make sure that she is really confident and discovered.
Little functional touches that make everyday routines so much easier. I also added some new curtains. I wanted blackout panels for a restful sleep, but I also love adding the sheer curtains in the middle so that she can enjoy natural light during the day. It gives her the best of both worlds. I didn't quite finish before she got home like I had hoped, but when she walked in and saw everything we'd done, her excitement made every minute worth it. Seeing her smile reminded me that this was never about decorating a room. It's about helping her feel seen, celebrated, and prepared for one of the biggest transitions of her life.
Oh my goodness, who is this already sleeping? My God, Ellie, so what do you think of your new room?
I love it.
What do you love most about it? What's your favorite part?
This chair.
This chair?
It's so comfortable.
Okay, anything else?
My desk, my chairs, my mirrors, my wardrobe, my TV, my fan. I'm so thankful for my fan. My beauty is behind me, and just everything in general.
Do you think that you are set up for a good school year? How do you feel about going into middle school?
I love it.
I'm sure you're going to do great though. All right, well,
This wasn't the perfect makeover. There were still little things I'd love to do someday, but that's okay. Peace over perfection has become such an important lesson in this season of my life. Sometimes we think confidence comes from having everything perfect, but I've learned it often comes from being prepared. As Ellie starts middle school, my prayer is that every time she walks into this room, she's reminded that she's loved, capable, she's prepared, and she's never alone. Because at the end of the day, preparation really is the cheat code to confidence.
Love ya.
Love you too.
All right, that's it for this makeover, y'all.